Dear chess fans, I want to remind you, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Today we'll have the first part of the lesson, chess traps, opening traps. And I want to start from this game, e4, e5. This game was played in 1920 in Novi Sad. One dull is white, and the Radeva victoria is black. Petrov defense, and then after knight takes c5, black played knight c6. In Mega database, the first time this game was played by Howard Staunton in 1857 in London in simultaneous game. Then in 1857, maybe Master was playing with black piece also in simultaneous game. Nowadays, usually Master is playing for white. So knight takes c6, dx c6. And then Howard Staunton in 1857 played against unknown player. His name is unknown. So first we look this game. One dull against Radeva, knight c3, bishop c5. White played bishop e2, h5. So if castling, black is planning to play knight g4. So white played h3, queen d4. Castling, knight g4. In 2021, Grandmaster Pankratov against Glazirin in Chebaksar in Russia, in Sergeyevsky's memorial, captured knight on g4 with bishop, and after h3 g4, black had better position, but here black made mistake. Bet towards queen d6, and the black has clear better position, but black made mistake queen f6, and the final black lost. So in this game, one dull captured with pawn. Pawn takes, and the white played g3, queen e5. So now white has two problems. Exploiting a pin, black is planning to checkmate in one. White queen takes c3, and at the same time black is planning to play queen h5. So in the game, white played king g2. Looks that white solved both these problems because pawn is no more on the pin, and against queen h5, white has rook h1 with the extra piece. But here black has an excellent move, bishop x f2. In the game after rook f2, queen h5, white resigned. If white would capture with king, rook checks from h2, king e3, queen g3, king d4, bishop e6, and the winning position for black. So in first game, I want to pay attention to this moment. In first game, when Staunton played this variation first time, that unknown player played against him d3, and there Staunton used all these plans what happened in this game almost 165 years ago. He played bishop c5, after bishop e2 h5, after h3 queen d4, then bishop e6. Actually, he had a winning position, but on 15th and 20th moves, he made mistake and the final lost. But anyway, this idea is very interesting. So not only in blitz or rapid games, I think even can play in classic chess. But for white, after capturing c6, I think better to play e5. After knight e4, d3, but no d3, no d4, must play d4, but cannot play d3. So white will have problems again after bishop c5. If now bishop, of course, cannot capture knight, because bishop f2 after bishop f2 after king e2, bishop g4. And after bishop c5, white would play bishop e3, black wins again, queen h4. So, very interesting trap. Next game was played in the first league of Turkmenistan National Championship in 2016, with white played Rahmet Frafshan, and with black our national master Aman Geldiv Meret Geldi. He's my old friend, and he's always playing this in Scandinavia, this variation against c4. I am playing solid variation, play knight b6, but he plays always knight b4. And there, with his good friend and with former neighbor, with national master Aman Artif, they analyze it together, these variations, always they show with these variations to me. I think here better to play for white a3. No need to sharp variations after knight c6, d5, and then play knight c3, play normal position. But young players, they go in queen a4. They thinking maybe black blundered the knight. Who will blunder the knight on fourth or on fifth move? So after queen a4, black plays knight c6. Again a3 is better here, but white plays d5, b5. If now white would take with queen, black plays knight c2, then bishop d7, and after dx c6, not the bishop x c6 check, because after bishop x c6 is mistake, white would have 3 minor piece for the queen, but black plays bishop g4 check, after king c2, queen d1, king c3, queen c1 check, and now if white would play king b3, bishop d1, and then e5, queen is a queen. If c5, bishop x c5. So white plays king b4, queen b2, chasing the king, and then black has winning position. So in the game, after cx b5, black plays bishop f5. In database, I found 8 games on this topic, on this variation. Knight a3, queen d5. And now no difference. Bishop e3, then bx c6, or bishop x c6, then b c6. No transition to same position. White played bishop e3, queen e4, and now white blundered. Captured on c6, knight e3 check. The black queen's a queen. So black has queen against 2 minor pieces. The black won the game. But on 10th move, instead of bx c6, if white would choose the best reply, queen d1, anyway, white has no bad position, because knight e5, if knight f3, rook d8. If white would choose b3, knight d4, the black has clear advantage again. Now I want to show this trap. In chess, I found many games about this trap. And some traps we can find in many chess books, but these traps I did not find in chess books. So here, of course, everybody knows that bishop g5, bishop c4 possible, f3, bishop e2, but sometimes white plays knight d5, and it works in bullet or in blitz games, knight d5. So black takes, pawn takes, queen a5. So black wins one pawn, but after knight b5, what to play for black? Now problem starts. White's threatening to play knight c7 with triple attack. And the usual black plays king d8, forgetting about bishop a5 move, because knight moved already to b5, so now bishop a5 is possible, and there is open attack, win is a queen. But even after the best reply, for example, after knight b5, black would play not king d8, queen e6 check, bishop e2, queen d7. So it looks like in Mora Gambit, white sacrificed pawn, but for the pawn, white has initiative. So I think this is playable. And on 6th move, when white played knight e5, if black would take on e4, white has again knight b5, and with a strong attack. I think this variation is playable for the white. Interesting ideas. Dear chess fans, and I want to remind you again, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hope the lesson made good impression on you. Good luck, and I'll see you in next lessons.